Okay, so when cost matters, what do key decision makers need to know? So this is something that I put together a couple of years ago when um, for senior management, that I was making a presentation to. And basically what I've tried to do here is walk through some of the key tools and analysis that are helpful to an organization when cost matters. So you might think that cost always matters, and to some extent it does. But one of the things that we have to keep in mind when we think about cost is that organizations tend to focus in one of two areas, and this really comes from Porter's discussion on strategy, Michael Porter, on strategic focus and emphasis. There are organizations like Apple, like Google, that really are focused on differentiation and innovation. And then there are other organizations like Dell Computer, like Southwest Airlines, that are really focused on cost leadership. And so organizations that are focused on cost leadership, cost really matters to them because they typically operate in small margins. And so driving out all the inefficiencies, driving out all the non-value added aspects of the cost structure is critical for them to be able to thrive and be successful. And so what we'll talk about throughout the semester is when cost matters, what are the tools? And so I'm just going to introduce them in week one, but we'll keep in mind that if I don't properly understand my cost structure, and if I don't know the tools that are available to me, and if I don't constantly improve my cost structure, then the competition will pass me by and I'll be out of business. So the reason that Dell is the last standing major player in the PC space in the United States is because they're not because of innovation, not because of research and development, not because of technology, because they manage the supply chain and their cost structure better than anybody else. And the reason that Southwest Airlines is the most successful of the US airlines in terms of profit every year is because they manage their cost structure better than anyone else. So there are industries where cost is essential. And so what we need to do is to make sure that we understand some of these key things. And first thing that we've already introduced and we'll continue to talk about is this idea of cost commitment versus cost incurrence. So I want you to understand what this means, and because this is very key, that we make decisions and we pay for them later. And that is something that we have to help the organization understand. So there are a bunch of tools that we're going to talk about throughout the semester. We'll talk about strategic cost management, the supply chain management, sometimes called the value chain management, and then we'll introduce these other concepts throughout the semester. So I'd ask you to read through these slides. I will come back to all of these topics throughout the semester, and we'll talk about them in much more detail. But at this point, what I'd like you to do is just go through the things I've posted this week, and the videos I've posted, the materials I've posted. And then if you have questions, please email me or call me. I'm happy to talk to you on the phone, happy to meet with you in my office, which is in the white building of the Boston campus, or happy to set up a webcast with you. So look forward to hearing from all of you, and thank you.